back children, welcome to e-learning mathematics classes. Today in this video we will start a new topic, that is simple interest. Okay, so what is simple interest? Whenever we need something that we do not possess, then we hire it, right? So if we do not have something but we need it, then we hire it. Like for example, if we need furniture, crockeries for a marriage, if we don't want to purchase it, then we hire the furniture for some time, like for 1 week or for 2 days, and we then pay a higher charge, isn't it? Similarly, when we borrow money from a bank, we pay some higher charges for its use. For example, there's a bank. Then if we take money from the bank, we are taking money from the bank as a loan, then we have to pay some charges to the bank, isn't it? So that charge here, that higher charge is given name as interest. So we have to pay the interest when we take loan, isn't it? Similarly, if we deposit money, if we keep our money in the bank, then the bank pays us interest. Why? Because they are taking the money, they are using the money as they want. They are using our money for their need. So that is why they pay interest to us. Okay? Now in this chapter we will learn about the money deposited or borrowed. So when we deposit the money or we borrow the money, that sum of money is known as principal. Okay, this is not the principal of your school children. This principal here means the money deposited or borrowed from any financial institution, from the bank or from anyone. So if we are borrowing money, we are taking money from anyone as a loan, or if you are giving money or we are depositing money, then that sum of money is known as principal. Okay, and the interest that we have to pay every year on the principal is known as simple interest. The principal, and if we add the principal with the interest, it gives us the amount. So amount is the money which we have to pay after the year we promised to pay. For example, let us take one example to understand it better. For example, I borrowed 10 rupees. Okay, I borrowed 10 rupees from one of my friend. Now I promised my friend that I will pay this 10 rupees back after 1 year, for example. Okay, so my friend asked me that you have to pay some interest to me because I am giving you a loan of 10 rupees, that too for 1 year. मैं आपको 1 साल के लिए 10 रुपए का लोन दे रही हूँ, isn't it? So you have to pay me some charges. So the charge that she or he will take will be the interest. So for example, my friend says you have to give me 2 rupees extra, that is 2 rupees, that is 2%. So 2 rupees interest I have to pay. So after 1 year, what amount of money should I pay back to the friend? 2 rupees? No, because what about this 10 rupees? I took loan for 10 rupees, right? So I have to pay 10 plus 2, that is 12 rupees after 1 year. I have taken a loan of 10 rupees, but I'm paying 12 rupees. So this 12 rupees is known as the amount. So how we can find the amount? By adding the principal and the interest. Okay? Now children, how we can find out the simple interest? There's a formula, okay? So you can see here, you need to learn this formula properly. P into R, or we can say P multiplied by R multiplied by T divided by 100. Now what is P, what is R, and what is T? P is the principal, the amount, not the principal of your school, okay children? R is the rate of interest, the percentage. What percentage of interest we have to pay every year. Okay, so the rate of interest. And T is the time, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, the time for which we are granted the loan, for which we are taking the loan. Okay, divided by 100 will give us the simple interest. Now let us do one example. rupees 100 for 2 years at 7% per annum. Now what is the meaning of per annum? Per annum means per year, that is every year. Every year, if I'm taking a loan of 100 rupees for 2 years, every year the bank or the institution will charge 7% of interest on the total money. Okay, so here P is rupees 100 because we are taking 100 rupees loan. T is time is 2 years in this question, and R means the rate of interest, so 7% is the rate of interest. You must write PA. PA means per annum, every year. Okay, now simple interest, that is SI equals to, we'll write the formula first. You must write the formula in the beginning, then we will put the value. P is 100, R is 7% means 7, T is 2 divided by 100. So this 100 and 100 will get cancelled, 7 to the 14. So rupees 14. We have to pay 14 rupees as our interest after 2 years. Okay, now if this is the simple interest, let us find out the amount. A amount will be P plus SI, principal plus the simple interest. So 100 plus 14 will give us 114. So we have to pay 114 rupees as the amount after 2 years. Okay children, now let us do one more question. Okay, rupees 100 for 5 years. Now we are taking loan of rupees 100 for 5 years. Okay, at 7.5% per annum. Now the interest is different, the rate of interest is different. 7.5 per annum. Per annum is per year, right? So let us write first. Principal is rupees 100. T is 5 years. Now R is 7.5% per annum. So whenever we are seeing a mixed fraction, we must change it. Okay, 2 sevens are 14 plus 1, 15 by 2% per annum. Okay, now let us find out the simple interest. What is the formula? P into R into T by 100. P is rupees 100 multiplied by R is 15 by 2 multiplied T is 5 years by 100. So 100 and 100 will get cancelled. Now we cannot cut this because 5 is not divisible by 2. So 15 5 will multiply and divide by 2. 75 divided by 2. So our answer will get, let's divide. If you can't cut directly, no problem, but you need to learn how to cut the number. Okay children, 1 will take a decimal point, 2 5s are 10. So 37.5 will be our simple interest. Okay, so what will be the amount? Simple interest plus principal. So 37.5 plus 100. So after 5 years we need to pay 137.5 rupees. Okay children, I hope it is clear to you all. Now you all can start the exercise by yourself. Thank you.